So we all seen what happened with Mike Perry versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul destroyed him. Then he goes out and calls out Alex Pereira. The UFC light heavyweight champion who's beaten Israel Adesanya not once but 3 times. Once in MMA, twice in kickboxing, and he says, I'm gonna decapitate you. I could beat you. I'm the best damn boxer there ever was. People need to start taking me serious. Well, people aren't gonna take you serious until, one, you fight real boxers, not MMA guys, not MMA guys that were Thai boxers or kickboxers, but an actual real boxer your size. But Alex Pereira is currently 11-2 in MMA, 82% by knockout or KO. Only 2 times that he's gone to decision. So basically, he brutally knocks out his opponents every single time. So Alex Pereira in kickboxing was 33 wins, 7 losses, no draws, and 21 of those were by brutal knockout. He's 37 years old. So should Dana White allow Jake Paul to fight Alex Pereira, because he called him out in a FaceTime, like, hey, I'm going to fight you, but should Dana White allow this to happen? So it looks like Jake Paul has a 76-inch reach, and Alex has a 79-inch reach, which he's a kickboxer, but his boxing skills are great. There's no way that this fight would ever happen. Jake Paul knows this fight will never happen, but Jake Paul wants to make it happen, and Jake Paul is basically calling out these people because he's not going to call out Canelo, he's not going to call out Ryan Garcia, he's not going to call out a real professional boxer. Why? Because his gimmick is to fight these guys that have some boxing background but are not real boxers, so he can box them up, beat them up, and then go, see, I beat up a UFC champion, I beat up another MMA guy. But there's a difference between fighting a real MMA fighter that has kickboxing skills like Alex Pereira and fighting somebody like a Canelo Alvarez, who's a trained professional boxer with. And here's the thing, Canelo Alvarez's boxing record is 64 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws. So the dude has like years experience over Jake Paul. You're telling me this guy has 64 wins and Jake Paul has barely had 10 fights. That's not even a thing that would ever happen. Jake Paul understands that he'll never fight Canelo. He can always sit there and say, I will fight Canelo, I'll beat Canelo's ass, but you're not even on the level. Because somebody even like a Tommy Fury, he's 10-0 as a fighter. But Tommy Fury is not a guy that is really doing much in the boxing space, but he's the only guy that he's actually fought that was the same size, about the same age, and had some good boxing skills. But at the end of the day, Jake Paul will never fight somebody like Alex Pereira, and it's got to be a setup because he's in the ring with his phone, FaceTime, and like, hey Alex, we're gonna fight, right? And Alex is like, hell yeah, we'll fight. But it's gonna get more eyeballs on Alex. But at the end of the day, do I think Alex or Jake Paul would happen? No. But do I think if it did happen, Alex would actually beat him up? Yeah, because Alex has great head movement, great boxing skills, and he can basically transition the kickboxing into boxing, and he's a very violent striker, very vicious striker. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would you want to see Jake Paul fight a real technical boxer, or would you still like to see him fight these weird MMA fights? So would Jake Paul versus Alex Pereira get your juices tingling? As always, it's your boy Trevor, back with another MMA breakdown. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.